Laura's Lane Live. Hello, lovely peeps. So I had a moment and I just wanted to come on and talk about Roseopal 313. Thank you so much just for commenting and giving a suggestion about something maybe we could talk about or focus on. And I thought that was great. I appreciate you, really, for writing it down and giving me a suggestion. And it's important to just come together and work together through life's moments, right? It's easier when you've got a friend or a group at your side. So you giving that comment means there's others out and about that probably have that same concern. So I thought we'd start off just talking a little bit briefly. What you had commented is that the collective might want to work on accepting the path that they're on, right? And so I was thinking a little bit about that. And what does that look like? At times in our life, at least for me, I could talk about for me personally, I wasn't accepting the path that I was on. And because I wasn't present enough to admit the path that I was on, right? I don't know if that's the same for you, but there's a couple different things. Do we have to stay on the path that we're on? What do you think? I don't think so. In some situations, yes, broader paths. But can we make small adjustments to that path? Yes. If we're not accepting that we're kind of in this path, then we're always in resistance to what is currently happening. And everything that we do energetically is potentially a drain or not even based off of what's really currently happening. And we can really feel stuck, overwhelmed, and all those really heavy emotions. So if you are feeling those things, I always recommend coming back to the now moment first, because then we can actually deal with what's current and what's here. So why don't we do a quick, just, a short, a little bit of breath work, get ourselves to the now moment and to accept where we're at now. Does that mean we have to stay where we are now? No, but we have to accept it right now. Right now, I am in this room. Right now, I have certain issues and health concerns and obligations and responsibilities that maybe I don't want, but if I don't accept they're happening, then that's a problem, right? So let's just accept where we're at. So we're going to start there. We're going to accept right now where we're at. So if you are so inclined, why don't you just get comfortable and just notice where your feet are on the ground or on your chair, in your socks, in your shoes, on the floor, under a blanket. Just notice what they're touching and how they feel. Notice where your hands are, what your hands are touching, how they feel. Notice around you, there's a space around you. What can you see? What can you hear? Now let's bring it in a little bit closer to home. Let's notice how our body feels. Let's start at our feet and let's move up our ankles, our calves, our knees, our legs, our belly, our chest, our arms, our hands, our neck, our shoulders. Move what you need to as we're talking through this. Your head, your jaw, your eyes, your tongue. And let's just soften that. While you're just breathing comfortably, let's take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in and out. And let's notice the thoughts in our head, if we have any. And let's imagine those thoughts just going over and sitting on the counter for a while. Just let them sit there. And let's notice what's happening in our body, in our heart, in our mind, in our organs, in our muscles. Breathe out. And let's take all that and let's sit that over on the counter. Now let's consider what our worries are, or the things that maybe we're not in agreement with that are currently happening in our life. Breathe in. Just notice them. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just notice them. Let's imagine taking them and let's set them over on the counter. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open your eyes and just kind of imagine seeing these things energetically sitting on the counter. And what do you see there? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's kind of an energetic view of where our life currently is, right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Whatever you like is yours to keep. Whatever you don't like might still be yours to keep right now. Only you get to decide. But this is what is. This is currently our state of affairs, right? This is currently who we are, where we're at. And is it where we're heading? That's up to you. Keep breathing in. And breathe out. Let's allow that all to just to fade away right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Is there anything that we want to change about what we just saw? Breathe that in. Breathe it out. And let's sit with that. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to plant a seed. Imagine, just take that seed, a seed of change, a seed of beauty. We're going to plant that in our heart. And we're going to ask that seed to grow within the next 24 hours, just to help show us how it is that we might change some things that might help alter that path if we choose to, if we want to, if that desire is there. And imagine that seed planting itself deep within your heart, deep within your soul, deep within your mind, because maybe we'll get a vision, maybe we'll hear a thought, maybe it will come up through an idea, through a conversation, a book. There's so many ways that the seed can grow to illuminate, if we choose to change our path, how that might look. And let's breathe in again. Imagine that seed growing. Exhale. Release. Let's wiggle our head around. Let's move those shoulders, open your eyes again. Rub your hands together. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Notice something you can hear. Notice something you can see. Its texture, its size, its shape, its color. You are in your present moment. It's a powerful place to be. Thank you for taking the time to just kind of look at our life. Where is it? We didn't cover all the aspects of our life, but we at least got a look, which means we're acknowledging where we are. And we get to continue down this path. And we get to, if we want, introduce new things or subtract new things. If what we put out on the counter, maybe we didn't like all of it, maybe we did. And that's up to you. And so this is an acceptance of where we are. This is an acceptance of our path. And if we want our path to change, that often happens by becoming aware and making a new choice, or deleting an old belief, an old thought pattern. And our power is in this now moment. Thank you, Roseopal. I appreciate you for giving me this suggestion, and hopefully this will be beneficial to people. And I'm very grateful to you. So thank you. I will probably do this again at a random moment, but thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. I'm sending you lots of love. Below this video, there is a free 5-minute evening reset audio you can download. Also, there's access to a few other tools, an Empowered Lane toolbox, and really, cheers to you. Stay open, stay authentic, stay present, and I will see you again soon, hopefully on a breathing video, because I do them every day, and it's practicing coming back to this moment very quickly, basically in about a couple minutes, so that you can train your body to respond with breath as opposed to stress or potentially a reaction that doesn't represent who you are or who you are becoming. Okay? Bye for now, everyone. Ciao. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining my second live stream. I don't know. I'll get better at it. I will.